Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strum of the channel. It's all about ukuleles. Today we're going to be working on an old song made famous by Anne Murray back in the 1970s, and it's called Snowbird. So this tune you can play a number of ways. So I'm going to show you how you can actually play this as a 2-chord song, a 3-chord song, a 4-chord song, and a 5-chord song. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so to play this as a 2-chord song, we're going to start off with C, and we're also going to use G7. Now, to play this song, you can just do a nice simple strum, just your paintbrush strum, just like that. Hit it with your thumb, brush it with your fingers, just like that. Okay, so this will be our easy version. Let's give it a play through. I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so for the 2-chord version, we start with our C chord. It goes like this. Beneath the snowy mantle, cold and clean. You go to G7. The unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. Back to C. The snowbird sings a song he always G7 sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in C. Spring. And it just continues like that, back and forth from your C to your G7. And it makes a really nice, simple song to play along with. All right, let's just play it through. We'll play a couple of verses and see how you do. All right, here we go. Beneath this snowy mantle, cold and clean, the unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young then too, and anything that it would tell me, that's a thing that I would do. But now I feel such emptiness within, for the thing that I want most in life's the thing that I can't win. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. The breeze along the river seems to say that you'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me with you when you go to that land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. One I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. All right, nice and simple. Okay, so let's just jazz it up a little bit more, and we can do that by adding a chord or two here and there, and we can also do that by adding a little bit more to our strumming hand. So for strumming, if you want to just stick with that paintbrush strum, if that's where you're at, go for it. Again, you can play the whole song through, 1 strum, 2 chords. But if you want to jazz it up, you can start to use your sledgehammer strum here. So you can bring your thumb back up. So instead of just paintbrush, you can go sledgehammer and bring your thumb back up. So it's thumb on the top string, brush the strings, come back up on the bottom string of the first string with your thumb. And you can mix and match those, as most of you know, between the paintbrush and sledgehammer whenever you like, okay? So again, just changes up the sound a little bit. And we'll add a D minor in here. Now listen, I'll show you how it goes. Beneath this snowy mantle cold and clean. And then you go to G7. The unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings. D minor and G7, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. So that's another option. We can play the whole song through that way. Guess what? We got another option. I'll show you that one now. Okay, so the next thing you can do, again, we can amp up the strumming and we can actually amp up the chords as well. So for the strumming, what we can do is we can start to get into our bluegrass or compound strum. So again, that one is your paintbrush and a double strum. So it's down, up, down, up. So it's paintbrush, double strum, paintbrush, double strum. Okay, so let me play it through like that. So I'll just play the 3-chord version, but I'll start to throw in some of this bluegrass strum. Okay, here we go. Beneath this snowy mantle cold and clean, the unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings the song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. Okay, so you can hear how now that starts to jazz things up a little bit. All right, now if you want to get super fancy, you can play this with 4 chords or you can play this with 5 chords. So let me show you a 4-chord version. We're going to add in a G here before the G7. So it's going to go like this. Beneath this snowy mantle cold and clean. Now we go to G. The unborn grass lies waiting for, run it to G7. Snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. And so it doesn't really matter if you play the G and then the G7. If you want to just go directly to the G7, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But it just adds that little extra element of stepping it down from 1 chord down to the G7 and then running it back up to the C to get started. All right. Now there's one more chord that you can actually throw in here as well, and that's an A minor. I don't use this one as much, but if you like the sound of it, you can throw it in too. Here's how this goes. Beneath the snowy mantle cold and clean, G, the unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. Okay, so you can throw that one in there as well. Normally I play it without the A minor, but if you like that, put it in there. Okay, so let's play it through. I'm going to play it through with 4 chords, so I'm not going to bother with the A minor. We're just going to use the C, D minor, G, and G7. All right, here we go. Beneath the snowy mantle cold and clean, the unborn grass lies waiting for the snow to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young then too, and anything that it would tell me is a thing that I would do. But now I feel such emptiness within, for the thing that I want most in life's the thing that I can't win. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. Though what I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. The breeze along the river seems to say that you'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me with you when you go to the land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. All right, folks, another good old tune to play along with. Don't forget to join our new Facebook group, the 4-String Strummers. Lots of nice, positive-minded ukulele players on there. Links down in the description. Any questions at all? Drop them down into the comments section. I'm always more than happy to help you out. And until we see you next time, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.